Tic-Tac-Dough, show number SF48 for 9/18/83. This is the third day of a tournament in which the players are Tic-Tac-Dough's all-time champions. These 6 remaining players are competing against each other for the benefit of their favorite charities. And it's happening here on Tic-Tac-Dough. And now, our host, Wink Martindale.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. And thank you. This is the third program of our tournament in which the players are Tic-Tac-Dough's all-time champions. Let's meet them now one by one.
Our 8th highest money winner with $115,750, Doc Fass. Our 7th highest money winner, whose winnings total $116,200, John Welsh. Our 5th highest money winner, his total was $127,600, Mark Langwan. Our 4th highest money winner with $143,700, Gary Myers. Our 2nd highest money winner won a total of $159,600, Wilbur Hicks. And our all-time highest money winner with a grand total of $312,700, Tom McKee.
Champions, everyone. There's no doubt about that. These players, by the way, drew numbers to decide whom they play against and who starts off as X. The winners of these 4 matches will then draw cards to determine who plays against each other in the semifinals. And the 2 finalists will play against each other for the $50,000 cash prize for the winner's favorite charity. Now, if you're all set, in just a few moments, we'll continue with Tic-Tac-Dough's tournament of all-time champions.
Hi, Wink here. I want to thank everybody out there who is supporting my new Wink's Word Searches book. It's word searches with a trivia twist. I've compiled a series of 75 themed puzzles, ranging from Back to the Future to Yellow Stuff and everything in between. When you're done, you'll be challenged to answer my Winker's Thinker. Play hide and seek with words and test your trivia IQ. Kind of fun, and it's available now on Amazon. Pick up a copy.
Just a quick review of the rules. This will only take a moment. There's no need to keep track of the money score in each game. And in the event of a tie, we'll use a multiple answer question to decide the winner. The winner of a game will proceed to play the next match. The loser will proceed to play the bonus game versus the Dragon. So all of our champions' favorite charities do definitely end up winners. Let's play. Charlie O'Donnell, who are the 2 players?
Here to play the quarterfinals, our 2nd highest money winner with a total of $159,600, meet Wilbur Hicks. And our all-time highest money winner with a grand total of $312,700, meet Tom McKee.
Tom McKee, our highest money winner. I want to ask both of you the same question, if I may. Of all the questions you're asked by letter or by a person on the street, what is the most common question? Tom, you get asked as our biggest money winner.
Well, there's 2 of them, really. One is, my wife as pretty as she looks on TV, and also, is Wink as nice as he is on TV?
Now, wait a minute. Hold it a second. I have one sub-question. What's the answer to the first question?
No, she's prettier.
We know that. But how about the second one?
Geez, Wink, you really want me to say that?
No, I don't. I really don't. Tell me about your favorite charity.
Wycliffe Bible Translators is an organization that goes into foreign countries, specifically to tribes that have no written language, just a verbal language. And what they do first is they set down a written language for them, and then they'll take the Bible, primarily the New Testament, like the book of John, specifically, and translate that into the language that they've created for them. And that way these tribes that have been unreachable before can now have a gospel in their language.
By the way, congratulations to your wife. She's expecting.
Thank you.
First child. Welcome, Tom. Wilbur, welcome back. Question for you.
Yes,
most
sir.
common question you get is our 2nd biggest all-time winner on the show.
Well, like Tom, 2. One is, what did I do with all the cars? But the one most frequently asked and most intriguing is, what is Wink Martindale really like?
This sounds like a setup, both of them saying this.
No, I'm serious. That is it.
And your answer is?
He's not nearly as flaky as he seems to be.
through the heart. You know what? These two guys right here and all the big winners that are in our tournament, we should call this show Tic-Tac now because these guys ran off with a heck of a lot of our dough. Don't you agree? But we're going to keep calling it Tic-Tac-Dough. Tell me about your favorite charity.
Well, I decided to play for the United Negro College Fund because I am a product of a black school in the South, Fisk University. I owe so much to them, so I thought I'd play for the United Negro College Fund.
May I wish you both the very best of luck as we continue.
Thank you, Mike.
Wilbur Hicks and Tom McKee. Our second and first highest money winners, respectively. Last show time ran out in the middle of the game. These were and are the categories. We're dealing with world leaders, movie stars, astronomy, potluck pictures, famous authors, travel, bodies of water, famous blondes, and 20th century. This is what the board looked like in terms of X's and O's. 1 X for Wilbur, 2 O's for Tom. Let's shuffle the categories and move it to Wilbur. Wilbur, where would you like to move with your next X, please?
I'd like to try to block with movie stars.
All right, answer this and you'll do just that. Wilbur, in 1983, Woody Allen was the star, writer, and director of an unusual comedy about a bizarre character whose associates included Babe Ruth and Calvin Coolidge. For a block, name the film.
Zelig.
That's correct, Zelig. Z-E-L-I-G. Very good. Put an X there. Let's shuffle the categories around. Somehow I missed out on Zelig. Tom, select.
I think I'm going to try potluck pictures in the bottom left.
All righty, potluck pictures in that category. This question, first take a look at the picture, Tom. This colorful bird was once called the red bird and is now protected by law. Name it.
The cardinal.
Right, that is the cardinal. Go to St. Louis, you'll hear about the Cardinals, no doubt about it. Potluck pictures gets an O. 4 boxes left. Let's shuffle. Wilbur.
Well, I'm going to try to block again with potluck picks.
Potluck pictures, second time, this time for a block diagonally of Tom. Wilbur, take a look at this picture, please. These girls are in training to join a class of women entertainers in Japan. The name of that group actually means art person. For a block, name it.
Are they geisha girls?
That's right, they are geisha girls. Good for a diagonal block, Wilbur. So we put an X there, and then there were 3 for you two. Let's shuffle and turn it back to Tom.
Oh, Wink, I'm going to go back with potluck pictures again.
Top center, potluck pictures. Tom, take a look at this picture. This pastry is often eaten for breakfast in France and is also becoming popular in the United States. Name it.
That is if my pronunciation is correct, a croissant.
That is correct. Good enough. Close enough. A croissant. I think your French could use a little work, Tom, but that sounded good to me. 2 boxes left. Let's shuffle the categories. Wilbur, is it going to be potluck pictures or travel?
Not a good category for me, but I've got to take travel to try to
Wilbur,
block.
if you answer this question correctly on travel, you will have a block vertically, but we will have a tie game. Question. This city was founded more than 1,500 years ago. It is now one of Italy's largest ports and covers more than 100 islands. For a tie game, name it.
Venice.
Yes, we have a tie game. Wilbur, even my heart was beating fast over here. I can imagine how you must have felt. What was the problem?
I don't travel. I don't know what
Travel was the problem. Well, you got it just in time. We have a tie game. We'll break the tie now with a question that has a list of answers. You will alternate giving the answers, starting with X. The first one to repeat an answer or offer an answer which is not on the list loses the match. In this envelope, I have the tie-breaking question and the tie-breaking answers. Listen carefully. Since 1950, 9 different men have served as Vice President of the United States. Some went on to become president, some did not. I want you to name the 9 number 2 men since 1950. Wilbur, you're the ex-player, so we'll start with you.
Nixon.
Johnson.
Nixon is one. I'm sorry, Tom.
I'm sorry, Johnson.
Johnson is another. Wilbur.
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller is another one of them. Tom.
Mondale.
Mondale is another acceptable answer. Wilbur.
Humphrey.
Humphrey is one of the answers. Tom.
Bush.
Bush is another. Wilbur, there are 3 left.
Barkley.
Barkley is one. There are 2 left. Tom. Time's up. Wilbur, you win the game.
Didn't think of it.
Congratulations
I was out of
to
it.
Wilbur Hicks. By the way, the two that were left, one was Spiro Agnew, the other was Gerald Ford. Agnew
I can't believe I
and
couldn't
Ford.
remember either one of them.
So, Wilbur, you will, of course, move on to the semifinals. $50,000, the grand prize for your favorite charity, if indeed you do win the championship. Tom, of course, will come over to play the bonus game to take on the Dragon. Tom, join me over here. Tom,
Thinking too far back.
you know, we hear that from time to time, that he said he was thinking too far back for vice presidents. And sometimes, I guess it's just the nature of the game. We try to make the question harder than it really is.
Yeah, sometimes.
But anyway, it's easy for me to say. I'm over here. For this tournament, we're amending the rules of the bonus game, as you know, Tom. This is how it works. Behind the numbers are various amounts of money. We have a tick, we have a tack, and of course, the monster in the center. Get to $1,000 or more, and we'll automatically give your charity, the Wycliffe Bible Translators, $5,000. Of course, if you find the tick and the tack along the way, you'll also get the dough. If you hit the Dragon anywhere as we play, you lose, but you'll still give your charity $1,000 for your efforts for joining us in this special tournament. So we see 9 numbers on the board, and Mama is waiting out there to give you some advice. Tom, what do you think Jenny would say? Why don't you ask Jenny what she would say?
Jenny, what would you say?
Number 7, all right. Somebody said 6, but Mama says 7. Future Mama, I should say. $400. You need to get to 1,000 or more, or get tick and tack. Good luck. I hope you get it. For $5,000 for your favorite charity.
Jenny says number 1.
Jenny says number 1. That's what Tom McKee has been for so long on this show. $300. $700. You need 300 more to win $5,000 for the Wycliffe Bible Translators.
I'm going to try number 4, Wink.
Number 4. $300 for 4. I hope so. Do we have it? $250 or $50 short. $50 more to win $5,000. Jenny says.
Jenny says number 3.
Jenny says 3. We need $50. That's all to win $5,000 for your favorite charity. Please be there. You got it. Oh, well done. Jenny, a job well done. And Tom, again, a job well done to you. I want to thank you not only for being on the show this time to win money for your favorite charity, but we've gotten to know you real well. 48 straight days on the show when you were here originally. We thank you. We wish you and Jenny the best of luck, especially as new parents.
Yes.
We want a boy or girl?
I'd pull for a boy because my dad has 6 granddaughters, but I'll take any.
How about a healthy, bouncing
I'll take
baby,
that.
huh?
I'll take that.
You take $5,000 away from us to give to the Wycliffe Bible Translators. Tom, again, thanks to you very much, and God bless. Good luck to you both. We'll be back in just a moment.
Promotional consideration provided by
Sparkling Champagne, a masterpiece of good taste.
A man never forgets the woman who made him feel like a million.
Millionaire Cologne and Aftershave.
By many.
Cedar Dynamatic Mop. Rings quick, rings easy. It's another top quality work saver from Cedar.
Cedar makes your life easier.
Rent, Rinse and Vac, the do-it-yourself steam cleaning system that gives you professional cleaning results at a fraction of the cost from Blue Luster Home Care Products. Back to you, Wink.
Time now to continue with Tic-Tac-Dough's Tournament of All-Time Champions, and we have 2 more quarterfinalists. Charlie O'Donnell, introduce them, please.
Here to play the quarterfinals, our 7th highest money winner with a total of $116,200, meet John Welsh. And our 8th highest money winner with winnings totaling $115,750, meet Doc Fast.
Come over here. And welcome back, Doc.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's been a while. And where do you make your home?
Well, right now I'm living in a little place called Fort Walton Beach, Florida.
So you came a long way to play
Sure
Tic-Tac-Dough.
did. I've been to plenty of places.
Yeah, well, tell us how your life has changed. What's happened since you were on Tic-Tac-Dough and you became our 8th biggest money winner?
Well, the best thing that happened to me is that I got married 2 years ago. And it's been great.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Is she in the audience?
She certainly is.
Would you introduce her, please?
Certainly
And we'll
will.
ask her to stand up. Don't just wave. Stand up and take a BOW.
That's my wife, Sandy.
Hot Sandy?
Sandy, yeah.
Hey, same name as my wife. All right, what else?
Well, since you remember last time I had one brown bar up on my
Yeah.
shoulder, now I've got two silver ones.
Hey,
I'm captain.
congratulations to you. That's
Thank you.
super.
Thank you. I'd like to think it had something to do with this show that I got promoted, but I don't know. I don't know if the other guy-
Tell us about your favorite charity. Who are you going to play for in this?
I'm playing for the City of Hope, and they're a nonprofit organization that treats several types of catastrophic diseases. They also do a wide variety of research. And the thing that's so beautiful about them is that all their treatment is given at free of charge.
Yes.
There's no cost, and they really do a great job.
City of Hope in Dwardy. I'm very familiar with it.
Very good.
Doc, good luck
Pleasure
to you.
to be here. Thank
Doc
you.
Fess. And John Welch. John, welcome back.
Thank you.
It has been a while. Our seventh highest money winner, $116,200. I have the figures here, $96,000 in cash. Of course, the rest of that in prizes. What happened to the cash after you paid the government whatever they had coming? What did the money go for? Did you pay off bills? Did you buy a car? Down payment on a house? What happened?
Well, if you remember at the time, I'd had a problem with my Achilles tendon with my leg.
Yes,
So there were a lot of hospitals, doctors, and attorneys
Yeah,
who were happy to see that money. After that, it was dispersed. People used to ask me at the time of the showing, what are you going to do with all that money?
Yeah.
Now they ask, what did you do with all that money?
And he remembers, too.
Yeah.
Anybody in the audience here
Oh,
to root you
sure.
on to victory?
I have Sharon, good friends Linda and Ron, and very good friends Casey, Marty, and Ed Sullivan in the front row.
The one. All right, welcome to all of you. Here to root him on to victory. John, tell us about your favorite charity, please.
Well, most people are familiar with the United Cerebral Palsy Fund. Casey, my friend in the front row there, I've known for about 5 years.
Hi, Casey.
So for she and the 750,000 people across this country that suffer from CP, I hope I can win a lot of money for them.
God bless. Good luck to you both.
Thank you.
Doc Fass versus John Welch. So let's see what happens as we continue our tournament of Tic-Tac-Dough all-time champions. These are the subjects. John, Doc, we're dealing with botany, Who Am I, the United Nations, plays, famous sites, men of ideas, news of the 80s, numbers, and world history. John, you won the toss, so you're the ex-player. Go first. John?
It's against my former strategy, but I've got to go to the center with famous sites.
Famous sites, all right. Yeah, you very seldom ever started with that center box. Take a look at this picture, John. This famous sculpture stands in a European museum. I want you to name the sculpture and then name the museum where it's located. I'll give you a few seconds to study the picture. John, name the sculpture.
The Venus de Milo.
Right. How about the museum where it's located?
I can think of the town of Florence, but that's it.
No, I'm sorry, it's the Louvre. The Louvre.
Louvre,
Yeah.
the Louvre.
Venus de Milo in the Louvre. Let's move the categories around. Doc, you can draw first blood. Put that first O up there. Where would you like to start?
Well, let's see. I think I'll try Who Am I up in the upper right, Wink.
All right, Doc. I was an American designer whose technological triumphs included a three-wheel car and an all-metal prefabricated house. But it was my use of the geodesic dome which brought me most fame. Who am I?
Was that Frank Lloyd Wright?
No, Richard Buckminster Fuller. Sorry about that. Let's move the categories around. John, your turn. Richard Buckminster Fuller.
Let me try numbers in the upper left.
All right, numbers, here's your question. John, according to Tennyson's poem, The Charge of the Light Brigade, how many men rode in the Valley of Death?
The brave 600?
That's correct, 600. Put an X in the box numbers and let's shuffle again. Doc, your turn. Still looking for your first O.
Well, I'll have to go to the center with plays.
Plays in the center for a two-parter, Doc. In the play Othello by William Shakespeare, this villain causes Othello to become jealous of his wife. First, name this villain, then name the wife of Othello. Think about that for a few seconds. Subject is Shakespeare's Othello. The villain causes Othello to become jealous of his wife. Name the villain, Doc.
I just went blank. I think it was it Shylock?
No, Iago. Iago and the wife of Othello, Desdemona. Let's move the categories around. Still only one X on the board, John. You can really jump out in front now.
I think I'll try Men of Ideas, lower left.
Bottom left corner, Men of Ideas. And here's the question for you, John. This Swedish chemist received more than 100 patents, including one for synthetic rubber. But it was dynamite, his most famous invention, which made him one of the world's richest men. Name him.
Nobel?
Right, Alfred Nobel. Men of Ideas. Place an X there. Let's shuffle again. Doc Fass, select.
Well, I hope I get something up there. I'll have to go to the UN to block.
For a vertical block, Doc, of John, this United Nations agency won the 1965 Nobel Peace Prize for its work in helping to solve the problems of the world's children. For a block, name this agency.
Was that UNICEF?
Yes, it was, and you have a block. UNICEF. We'll be back in a moment to continue our Tic-Tac-Dough all-time champion tournament. Doc, I want to congratulate both of you for a game well played. It seems like you're a little more nervous this time than last time.
Must be age. Age creeping up on me.
By the way, I also want to congratulate you both for the charities which you've selected. I'm very familiar with the City of Hope in Duarte because I used to live in Arcadia for a long time and have visited the City of Hope. Thank you very much. We'll see you on the next show. Good luck to you. And John, to you, well played game. You're out in front. And of course, you work for United Cerebral Palsy. We wish you well there. I am very familiar with the CP work because I have the pleasure every spring of doing a cerebral palsy telethon in my hometown of Jackson, Tennessee. So John, again, to you, Doc, both of you, I wish you the very best of luck as we continue in this most interesting, I hope to everybody, tournament of Tic-Tac-Dough's all-time champions. I love it. And I hope that we see you next time. Don't miss a minute. Don't miss a single one of these contestants. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Promotional consideration provided by...
Want to put some punch in your party? Have a Vlasic.
That's the best tasting pickle I ever heard.
Serve crunchy, delicious Vlasic pickles.
Windex for all your shiny surfaces.
Spray sunshine all over the place and put on a Windex shine.
Duracell introduces DuraBeam, a shockproof casing, a light 50% brighter than ordinary flashlights. DuraBeam. It really works when you need it.
Tic-Tac-Dough is a Jack Barry and Dan Enright production.
If you like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more. And check out my Facebook page for other exciting content.